Previously on Dobie Masters. On the last episode, we discovered that Onyx wasn't really responding to commands anymore, he was responding to his treats. And his owners were finding themselves married to their treat bag, otherwise Onyx wouldn't respond.
Onyx switch. He only knows if there's a treat. He has to be lured. Almost.
So we started teaching his owners how Dobermans think differently, and how to build motivation with rewards other than treats, and creating a reward system that speaks to this breed's natural pattern recognition system. That way, we can keep Onyx motivated at all times.
Let me ask you a question. When a Doberman passes someone on the street, whether it's a person, a bicycle, another dog, what should they do? How much should they greet? Should they greet everybody? Should they protect you from everybody? How exactly is that supposed to go with this type of dog? Well, the answer is actually a lot less than a lot of people think. Today, it's all about public neutrality and teaching this hyper-vigilant protection dog to ignore the world around him. Not an easy task. Let's go.
Here at Doberman Planet, we believe that anyone can be successful in raising an incredible Doberman companion. You don't need decades of experience or to be an elite trainer, but you do need the right guidance, patience, and a deep understanding of this incredibly unique breed. Follow the journey of real owners and their dogs as we document what it truly takes to raise a calm, confident Doberman companion. Welcome to Dobie Masters.
We are back with Onyx, and now he's just over 9 months old, and somehow this little puppy is turning into a full-fledged Doberman. He's continuing to improve on his leash work, especially on the laps around town that he's used to. Out here, this is kind of a new environment, so we have some different struggles going on right now, but he's doing great with his leash training overall. He's joining his owners at their place of work all the time throughout the week, and his owner says that the recall is really improving. In fact, so much so that his recall has kind of outpaced her own willingness to trust that he'll come back. She's scared to trust this recall, but seems to be working so far, she says, and she's very excited about it. But it's not to say he's perfect, of course. He still has a lot of puppy left in him, and one area that his owners are struggling is he wants to greet everybody that he walks by, every dog, every person, and he's just really excited. Something that's really common with the Doberman breed specifically, they're a protection dog and they're hyper aware of these things. So a lot of owners struggle there, and that's exactly why we are out in public today, because, well, we want to get him used to walking past people and ignoring them. The world isn't his play toy, and it's time that he learns it. That's why today it's all about public neutrality, or being able to ignore people when we walk by. In fact, this is one of the most important things any Doberman can learn. You know, for all the things that Dobermans are excellent at, and there's a ton of them, and I'm the first person to brag about the breed, but there is some weaknesses too. And one of them is absolutely public neutrality, ignoring the world around them. They don't have to always be on guard. They should be aware of their surroundings, but they should also be able to relax too. Now, a lot of owners fall into the socialization trap. They gotta socialize their dog, so they teach them to greet everybody and everything that they walk by, making this problem way worse. And I have been a little guilty of conveying some of that messaging myself. I've always said you want the most experiences possible. The issue is you want controlled experiences. That way you end up with a controlled dog. A dog that thinks the world is its play toy easily gets overstimulated, and it just leads to an exhausted Doberman. It's not what you want. The goal isn't to make him ignore the world, it's to teach him how to filter it. So training a Doberman to be neutral is very difficult. What I really like to do the most, though, is with the reliance on the eyes command, teach him to focus on us. Ice. Yes, good boy. Teach him to focus on us as we pass people especially. I really like the formula of passing at least 3 people for every one you greet. That way you're not teaching him to greet every single person that he passes. Now, most of the time he's supposed to ignore everybody that he passes by. Hey, Ice. Ice. Yes, good boy. He was a little bit shaky on that one, but it was his first one. So bicycles passing, people passing, cars passing, all of it should be well ignored by him. Then there's observe. We should observe some things that change, things that are unusual, activity that's happening. It's okay to stop and change and observe, excuse me. And then lastly is to engage. We do want to engage with some people. That's part of socialization. But again, let's pass at least 3 people for everyone that we greet. Now remember, Dobermans are emotional mirrors. So if we're tense and we have a real tight lead on this, as we approach, he's gonna react a whole lot more. But if we're more relaxed, and that's another reason why I wanna do the casual walk right now and be very liberal with the leash here. If we're more relaxed, he's gonna do a whole lot better. Onyx, hey, psst, ice. Yes, good boy, good boy. We're gonna work on making sure that he's focused on us with that command as our main tool. Keeping in mind that he's an emotional mirror. If you see, I'm not talking to every single person. I'm not interacting with every single one. So I don't want him to do it either. Hey, psst, come here. Ice. Sit. Yes, good boy. Don't forget the 3-second rule when you're doing this. Let's go. Onyx. Ice. Good boy. Ice. Good. Hey, ice. Yes, good boy. Ice. Ice. Yes, good boy. Let's go. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes. Hey, ice. Good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. Now, timing matters a lot. If he's watching me and he checks back in, we want to reward that, just the check-ins. Also, if he maintains the eyes on me, we reward that after we pass. Eventually, with enough time and practice, he's going to actually look forward to passing people and passing dogs because he knows at the end, he's going to get a treat. But we have to always be upping the bar. He's always got to maintain more eye contact every time we do this. Good boy. Can we sit? Let's go. Yes. Ice. Hey, psst, ice. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Onyx. Yes, good boy. Good check-in. Ice. No. Ice. Hey. Yes. Onyx. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Ice. Ice. Yes. Yes. Good boy. All right, guys, before we actually take Onyx out and really put him to the test here, and this is kind of a challenging environment, all these new smells for him, I do want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, OLLIE, because it's really important at this stage in his life. He's just over 9 months of age and his brain is developing. Obviously his body is developing, he's getting huge, and he's learning the natural rhythms of the day and learning how to rest and reset, and recovery is a huge part of that, and that can't happen without great nutrition. And when you're asking your Doberman to do all the things that we're asking Onyx to do right now, ignore the world around him, focus on us, always be kind of alert because that's his job, but also really obedient, it takes a lot out of a dog and it's a lot of energy. Energy out equals energy in my opinion. So if you're putting in low quality energy food, you're gonna get a low quality result. But this guy, he's getting top of the line food because he's on OLLIE. Look, I get it, they're their sponsor, but I used OLLIE long before they were ever our sponsor here at Doberman Planet with my own Doberman Arlo. I love the way his coat looked, I loved his recovery, and how his energy was just a whole lot more stable throughout the day. And after presenting it to my audience and getting your feedback, I've heard how amazing it is for Dobermans all over the place. Now it's becoming one of the best foods, most well known for Dobermans, and that's because of the clean fuel that it provides. So if you want to give OLLIE a try with your dog of really any breed, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Definitely not with Dobermans. It fuels them so well. Try our coupon code Doberman Planet, all caps. It'll get you 60% off your very first box, and they have an obsession guarantee on that first box. If your Doberman isn't obsessed with that first box of OLLIE, which I'm pretty sure they will be, but if they're not, you get a full money back guarantee. You can scan that QR code up in the corner of your screen if you're watching on a smart TV, or if you're watching on any other device, just tap that link right down below and it'll take you straight to this deal so you can try it out for yourself. Okay, let's see how Onyx handles the final boss. You ready, buddy? Let's go. So reward check-ins when you're walking occasionally, randomly, so he doesn't expect it, keeps it variable and exciting.
Yeah.
And if we're passing somebody, or just every now and then, if there's a crowd, every now and then, the eyes command, have them watch you for a second, pause for the 3-second rule, and then reward. Cool?
Yes.
And that should help a lot with like having that delay to make it a little more anticipation, a little more exciting to get his reward. And then if we greet somebody, just if you can, have them sit. And again, it's only like one person for at least every 3 that you pass.
Okay.
Have them sit, pause, and then give the okay release command, and then let him greet. That way, at least like you're holding the reins with the greeting, right? You're telling him when he can go
when
greet.
it's okay and when it's not.
Yeah, and you're like releasing him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're just introducing it, so it might be hit or miss.
Let's do it.
But this is how he learns.
Ice. Ice. Good boy. Onyx. Ice. 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 Good boy. Yes. Sit. Good boy. Let's go. Ice. Boy. Okay. Let's go. Stay. Stay. Here, you can pet him. Stay. Down. Ice. Good boy. Good boy. Ice. Good boy. Sit. Nice. Good boy. Yes. Sit. Boy. Hey, eyes. Good boy. Good boy. Down. Eyes. Here. Nice. Good boy.
We've been working with Onyx for a while now, and actually, I'm really excited about this one because this is one of the biggest deals. This opens up the whole world for him. If we can get him to filter out the things in the world that don't matter, it's gonna do a lot for him. Now remember, every product you've seen in this video has a link down below so you can check it out for yourself, and we have all the documentation that we provide for the owners for free download as well, so you can see their homework and train your dog right along with Onyx here on Dobie Masters. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and we'll see you again next time on the next episode of Dobie Masters. Right, buddy? Yes. Yes, hi. Yes. I know. The fountain's interesting, huh? It's a good one.